What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. And today we have EVAC Search and Destroy. The reason that Search and Destroy is the gameplay is that it links in with the topic I want to speak about, and that topic is the NA Stage 1 COD tournament yesterday. It was Championship Sunday, and you had the semi-finals and the finals. The semi-finals were Rise vs FaZe and Optic vs Elevate. Now, Rise versus FaZe, for me, would have been a close game, and it looked that way for everyone. We all expected a very narrow game, but Rise went on to win 4-0 comfortably, which for me was a bit of a shock. Nonetheless, the game was scheduled for 4 GST time, which was 8 in the UK, and it was meant to finish around near enough half 10. When the Optic and Elevate game is, but that ended up finishing at half 9. Now, that game from Optic got brought forward, and they played and won 4-0 themselves. So now that brought the final forward. Both teams won comfortably. The AR players were on fire, Formal and Octane. Now, coming into this game, people may say that there was only a 20-minute gap in between, so Optic is still hot from before. Rise had time to cool down because they've been off for a while, but you know that Rise would have been backstage playing, getting warmed up, getting set up, ready. There's no way they was going to go into this final in a chance to win £250,000 cold. There's no way. So that factor for me is out of the equation. Now, going into that game, the first game was Hardpoint Stronghold. Both teams looked good on it. This was the game where we thought the technical difficulties were going to come back out again, but they never. At first, they got into the game, and then like Crim6 and I think Karma weren't moving, they couldn't physically move, so they had to get the controller sorted out and then actually restart the game. This game was not exactly neck and neck, but very much a good battle and a well-rounded battle, which I think the defining factor of Optic winning this one was that they didn't let Rise keep hold of the bunker hardpoint, which if they would have won that, they'd have turned the game on its head, and it'd have been much easier for them to win. Optic would have been doing the chasing, but Optic, they got in contest spots and it stopped their points completely. No one got points, but they knew from other hill rotations, like the middle one, that they could utilise spawns, and they're very good at it. Now, the second game, Search and Destroy Breach. Search and Destroy, many people fault Optic for and think that they're not very good at Search and Destroy team. Now, I think they are, to some extent, a good team in Search and Destroy. I think it's just many people know what their, let's say, what their respawn game's like. So everyone thinks, oh, that's alright, they should live up to what their respawn games are like. But it's not like that. In respawn, you can go and call out players, make a bit more risky plays, a bit more like aggressive decisions, because you know you're going to have another go at it. But in Search and Destroy, you get one round, one life, and you've got to basically take that life. They went on to win that excuse me, and go 2-0 up in the series. The third game was Uplink and Fringe. Optic, yet again, showed their dominance. They was on fire at the start, went on to win that. Controlled middle map, through it, a lot of assists, through more runs. There you go, Uplink getting your satellite points. Then just after that, there was a capture the flag on EVAC. I don't know what it was, but the level seemed to drop from Optic a little bit. They're still playing good nonetheless, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Rise either captured one flag or two. Or it was a kind of like 3-1, which like obviously it was a two gap. I mean, so I think it was 3-1. So in the end, so it's a 2 gap. On the capture the flag, Karma was the only one pushing forward, doing the long wall runs, pretty much being a nuisance in the base. And the commentary had it right. There was no like follow up from Optic Gaming. None of their team followed up, trading kills out. And then that's obviously essentially where Octane was playing very well with the AR. Looney started to come back into it, getting a few kills, and that's when they overrun Optic, got the flag out, pushed back, captured, and basically defended it. Instead of defending like you normally one AR sitting back, they had 2 as an anchor players pretty much. So yep, they won that down to 3-1. It's 3-1 that count. It went on to Search and Destroy Hunted. Now, Rise for me are a better hunted Search and Destroy team. Even before going into it, Octane holds B Cave so well. His AR shots so on point. Now, that proved the factor, and that happened. Octane shut down B. They tried to rotate a few times. There was a ninja defuse from, I don't know quite who, but it's from Rise. Optic planted the bomb in the top, in A basically, and there's in the top room where you jump in from the waterfall. And because there was a few players alive, there was some on stairs, and they was kind of telling him to go for a kind of defuse, and they'd back him up if they had to. It didn't come down to them having to, but that's what happened, and they end up winning that game. So now it's 3-2. The next match was Fringe Hardpoint. Rise dominated that. For me, I know the scoreline didn't show it was a massive dominance, but Rise dominated it, especially the train hill, pushing players out all the time. Where they normally get a lot of contests, they was pushing it through, killing people, so that they had a lot of points off it. Instead of like we see in the first map where they couldn't push out bunker and they just contested for no points. Now, this ended up as a result of going 3-all, going into the game 7 to win 4-3. Now, it was neck and neck. Anyone could have won at this point. It went down to a search and destroy. The most, for me, watching, the most nerve-wracking time. Because obviously I bought Optic, and even saying that, even if I was neutral, because I was watching some of the neutral games throughout this tournament, and some of them got you a bit on your edge of your seat. It was search and destroy and infection. Both teams are good at this because they have long range shooters, ARs. Very good players. Classic being one, and also Octane. But then you've got people like Crimsix that are versatile, can use one, and Formal. So they're very matched. But for this game type, it could have been anyone's. They started off, it was like a 1-1, 2-2. Optic went up like 2-1, then 2-all from Rise. And then it switched. Rise went 3-2 up, come back 3-all. And then from then on out, 4-5, 4-4, 5-5. Basically, just neck and neck. And it come down to round 11, map 7. Now, it's do or die. It's the last game. There's no like win by 2 as you get in tennis or anything like that. This is the end. As you can see from the crowd and that, everyone was rolled up for it. Everyone wanted it to go to distance 4, like entertainment wise, and very entertaining for anyone really. Even Rise, they come back just phenomenal, and hats off to them. Now, when they went into that, it come about that Looney was on a wide flank. He's come through top grandmas and come back down. Formal, luckily, was there, got the kill. So now Optic are a man up. Now Crim was peeking the bomb at B because it's been planted, and they knew that Scump was at the stairs, so they've all rotated round to go the long way and ran to B. And as they got there, Scump's got killed, but then got killed, and so was Crimsick. So two were out. As soon as them two got killed, most people was a bit like, but literally seconds after, Karma got 2 kills, went straight big, and won them the round basically. Formal hopped onto the bomb 11 seconds to go, and defused the bomb. Optic Gaming went on to win 4-3 and win £250,000. Now that's a game, and there's people that saying Rise can't mix with the best of teams. They only won because of like the dodgy connections and all that. That's absolute bull. And you've obviously got people that saying Optic, they're only an online team because they've shown nothing in the 2 tournaments over the course of the year, and they're just saying the controller because they're meant to be a top team and they've got an excuse. It's not that. You see them playing there. There's no way any team could get flack for that. Not Optic, not Rise. They both played phenomenal, and to be honest, there had to be one winner. But for me, I'm glad it was Optic. But Rise will come again. They'll be in finals. They'll be in like first and second seed, both of the teams. It's just, I can't wait to have another final like that again. I predicted 4-2, but it was obviously 4-3. I never expected it to go right to the wire, but I'm actually glad it did. This gameplay's wrapping up, and I'd just like to say thank you for all the subscribers I've got as late, and I hope you enjoy my content. I've been Physical Presence, and I'll see you again next time.